In the heart of a cursed forest, under a tamarind tree twisted by time, there hung a lifeless body, upside down, swinging in silence. But when King Vikramaditya cut it down, it laughed, a haunting, hollow laugh that echoed through the woods. Still undeterred, Vikramaditya placed the corpse on his shoulder and began his journey through the dense, whispering woods. But after some distance, the body vanished. It flew like smoke against the wind back to its branch, hanging once again from the tree. Unshaken, Vikramaditya climbed the tree a second time, lifted the corpse once more. Betal asked in ghostly voice, "Why do you persist, O king?" Vikram answered firmly, "Because I gave my word to the sage, and I never break a promise." Betal revealed, "Then know me. I am Betal, and this path is not what it seems." And so, once more, the brave king walked forward, a ghost upon his back, a storm brewing above, and secrets lurking in every shadow. Through the night, through thorns and howling winds, Vikramaditya pressed on, guided only by his courage and a promise made to a mysterious sage. Betal asked softly, "But do you truly know where you are going?" Vikram answered calmly, "To the southern forest, where the sage waits beneath the banyan tree." Then Betal spoke, not as a corpse, but as a spirit, wise, powerful, and dangerous. Betal said deeply and slowly, "King Vikramaditya, our journey is long. To ease the path, I will tell you a tale, each story a test. At the end of every story, I will ask you a question. If you know the answer, you must speak it. If you stay silent knowingly, your head shall explode into 101 pieces." A flash of light tore through the dark, and Vikram saw it, a vision of his own head shattering, cracking like glass in the wind. Betal whisperedly said, "But if you do not know the answer, remain silent, and I shall stay with you." King Vikramaditya, brave and wise, nodded without fear. His silence would be honest, his answers true. And thus began a game unlike any other, of stories and riddles, of truth and judgment, of silence and survival.